Okay, welcome. Remember, if you sub this channel, all the ad revenue goes to Macmillan, Help the Heroes, and Shelter UK. It's all to help charity, this channel. Now, this is the throw in golf, and we're filming it a different way today. You're picking a spot on the horizon on your target line above your target, and you are throwing the club, throwing your hands to the sky. And how this is going to help you in your golf swing, well, we're going to show you that. Now, obviously, I don't like throwing golf clubs because you might damage them. So I've got my rhythm stick there, and that's what I was throwing towards the target. Now, how you actually do this with a golf ball, we're going to show you that. So you keep looking at the target, and you keep swinging to the target, and you throw your hands high to the sky where your target is. And you step up over the ball, and you just throw your hands to the sky, and you actually just let the club head get in the way of the ball. So go back to the stick and feel it again. It's a rhythm stick, it's weighted and it does click. So you're just throwing it. Now when you throw it and it releases forward, it should go exactly straight on line with your intended target. There you go. Now that is basically your golf swing. Now go back to your club. You can actually set up above the ball and feel like you're throwing the club to the sky, and then it's like a Jedi mind trick. Bang! You just take that and throw the club to the sky, but your subconscious is telling you you're throwing to that point that's above the target, and the club head just naturally gets in the way of the ball. And in effect, you are taking away the natural thoughts of hitting a ball. You're just swinging, freely releasing the club and letting just the club get in the way of the ball. Right, so that's me explaining that you're basically picking a spot above. You drop in and you just like, you've seen Duval does this with his head, and Mo Norman does that with his head. His head is looking where he wants the ball to go. If your head angles itself towards that point in the sky, look what happens to your shoulders, and everything's nice and relaxed and moving and no tension. Pause at the top, shoulders throw, and then look, everything just pulls you upright. It's got to be the most natural, easy way to maneuver a golf ball around a golf course. Works with every club in the bag, it doesn't matter what it is. Right, this is for Jeff White. I'm happy that you can see this. 2-ball drill, it's called. You set up as normal and close to the ball that's nearest the camera, but when you get to the top, you swing down and hit the ball that's closer to you. Okay, so you can see that there. And obviously, it's a pretty difficult drill. I have tried it a couple of times. I actually move the balls further apart as we go through this drill. And I'll try and show you how far I'm doing it here so you can see it. I think initially I start off, I actually moved my grip away. I don't know if that, and now I'm getting in close, but then obviously I've got to swing to the top. I'm still pausing at the top, and then I hit the one on the inside. And to me, doing this drill, I'm trying to explain how this drill feels. I'll tell you, if you try and overpower this drill, you won't be able to do it. But if you just get to the top and let gravity do its thing, then it's not an issue whatsoever. You know, it's like bang. That's you know, if you try and overpower or use muscles on the fire, you won't be able to make contact with the inside ball because you're overpowering the lever. The lever in golf being the thing you're holding. I can see it's got some merit, well, lots of merit, but it's actually got some hidden merits that you probably wouldn't think of, but I'm going to show you them in a later video. This is only the first part. And you can see that you can get pretty 2 or 3 balls in. A 9-iron I think I was using to begin with. I thought it's too easy, so I went to a 7-iron. And then from there, I experimented with moving them further apart and standing even closer, because I started to sort of think, there's merit in this. And Malaska, that's who does or says, Mike Malaska said that someone had sent him this drill and found it was good. And it is a good drill, but the thing I don't like about the drill, and you'll probably see it if you watch it, the difference between the throw to the sky drill and this drill is it does want you to keep your head looking at the ball longer. And I don't know if that's because you're setting up to the outside one and then you're at the top of the backswing and you move to the inside one to actually hit. You'll see there's a delay there. And then, it does. Also, I've got to say, if you're going to try this drill, like all these drills that we're trying here off this AstroTurf, it is the hardest, drill to do, because this AstroTurf is the most difficult surface to hit off. It's like hitting off links turf, concrete, right? You've got to hit ball first and you've got to clip it like you would not believe. I mean, that one was perfect. It was like, I must say, it doesn't matter what I do here. All these are coming off the middle of the club face. And I'm going to show you something towards the end of the videos that might freak a lot of you out. But it's a good drill to do. I call it the 2-ball drill for a different reason than Mike Malaska calls it that. But you can see. So I warmed up with a 9-iron, and at some point here I change over to the 7, because it's too easy, right? But here's where I think the 2-ball drill is actually getting you on the fast track to the Varden triangle. So you're here, and then you can get quite fluid with it, as you can see. But if you think about back to the Varden triangle drill, you set up to the outside ball, but you're hitting the inside ball, yeah? So the Varden triangle drill requires you to drop the club on a vertical descent for the initial start of your swing, i.e. you're dropping it under gravity. So that's where I think this drill does help you. But this drill here, with a rhythm stick, you're looking at the target, you're looking where you want it to go, and you throw it. That is an absolute... If you think about a golf swing as not the mechanics, but the actual throw and release, i.e. the release of the club is more important than any other part of the golf swing. The release part, which happens is if you're throwing the golf club straight in front of you, as far as you can down towards the target, just let the ball get in the way. That's it. I don't think, I think everything else in golf is an overcomplication of that actual basic thing. What you're caught up with, and I get caught up with, is the ball. I must hit the ball. But what if it's nothing to do with hitting the ball? It's actually just releasing the club at the release point and just concentrating on that being as good as you can get it. And while that's all happening, the ball just gets a swipe in the passing.